have faith. I'm I can't really answer other than that, man. That's as real as I can get on that one. If I don't have faith, that's the only option. I can either have faith or I can either not have faith. And I love my life having faith. Like, I've experienced so many things having faith. So many things that I would not have experienced had I not had faith. So, yeah, that's a powerful alternative if you choose not to have faith. Let me see. Let me go to question number 4. I think I got like 25, so I'll just do these Q&As until, I don't know, we get through. Why are you a Candy Crush addict? Kalita Jarvis. Kalita, she got me hooked on mobsters too, y'all. Like man, back in the day, like I got deep into mobsters. That old game that was on MySpace. Man, like I was a part of a crew and building characters, and then I started my own crew and I got members in, and like it got serious. It was deep. It was real deep. And then she got me on Candy Crush. She was telling me about it. She was hooked on Candy Crush. And I went in and tried it. If you play the first 10 levels of Candy Crush, you're most likely gonna be hooked. I just say it. And I'm hooked on Candy Crush. Stuck on level 86. Ugh. At level 86, man, that must be cheating. But I guess they'll give me the right drop of candy sooner or later. But yeah, that's it. Everybody thank Kalita Jarvis. And so when you be getting those Candy Crush requests, it's like, yeah, it's her fault. She got me hooked. Question number 5. Do you support President Obama? No. I don't support him. Nah. I'll tell you why. You remember back when he first ran for office, and I was in the hype with everybody else. Man, a change gonna come. It's time for a change. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Like, wow, like, oh, we got a black president too. Like, oh, like, man, like, look at he really could win. He really can do this. I'm like, man, that was around the time when they really had a spotlight on their, religious activities. Like, with the church they going to, you would see those pictures of them sitting out in the crowd. And then when they got away from the preacher that made that throw it off comment, they started going to another church, and you saw more pictures, them as a family in church doing their thing. And, they was really emphasizing that. I'm like, man, he gonna bring a change. Yes, we can. He loves God. Raising his family to love God. Black president. I was hyped. I was like, yeah, I'm voting. So we got in the car. We headed there to vote. And I'm totally going to vote for Barack Obama. And he had a radio interview. It came on K104. And he said, they asked him, they was like, well, Red, are you going to be pushing for prayer back in public schools? And he said no. He said he believes that prayer is something that should be done in the home. It's not something that should be done in public. Now, logically, I guess from a mind frame of trying to please as many people as possible, that would be the appropriate answer. After all, he tell the people who believe in prayer, hey, keep that junk at home. He tell the people who who don't believe in it, that they don't have to worry about it when they go to public schools. They don't have to worry about their being in the classroom and making their kids pray and this, that, and the other, because everybody don't believe in the Most High God. So he said, basically, they won't be doing that. He won't be pushing for it. Not at all. And that changed me. It changed my decision to vote for him. All I could do was think about, if I was in his shoes, me being who I am, and someone asked me that question. Like, I know the hoops and loops and the tricks and the fire you got to go through to get something, especially of the Most High God, passed through Congress and whatever other chains that these bills go through before they're actually done and executed. Like, I knew what I would do. It's no way. Now, if they reject it, they reject it. Cool. Like, that's what they are. But he could have still been like, of course I support prayer in schools. I can't think of a reason why, if I was in leadership, that I would deny prayer in schools. I just can't. So it's like, and that's as a believer in the Most High God, as someone striving to serve the Most High God, I could never make that statement. I could never stand behind a decision like that. So, the Word of God, it tells you how a person handles small matters is how they will handle big matters. I'm just like, because if you can kind of be that flexible with God about your campaign and what you're doing, it's some other stuff you're probably capable of doing too. And it'll just make me vomit to know that I put my vote behind you. So I didn't vote for Barack Obama. And I'm glad I didn't vote. I didn't vote for anybody. I haven't voted since, I think Al Gore was the last time I voted. And he won, but they cheated him. They cheated Al Gore out of there. Like everybody, I don't care what people say. Like, bro, they cheated. They cheated. We all know they cheated. And they did it anyway. And it flew on by non-contested. So, in all honesty, I really lost a lot of confidence in the whole voting presidential process anyway. I really feel like it's like, how can I say this? I feel like it's the same person behind the scenes. It's a person, but I feel like this is what I feel like. It's a person behind the curtain, and he put puppets on his left hand, and he put a puppet on his right hand, and he stick them both through the curtain to where you only see the puppet, and then they ask you to choose, who do you want to be your president? Do you want the left hand puppet or the right hand puppet? A lot of people failing to realize that it's this one person behind who's controlling both the puppets. So no matter who you vote for, you're still voting for that person. It's like, that's how I'm beginning to feel that this stuff works. And with me feeling like that, A, and then B, the candidates not being anything that I can spiritually get behind, I don't vote. I would love to have a candidate that can get my honest support, that I'm excited to get behind. I look forward to it. I'm just excited for that point in time where we can actually get a leader that I'm excited about supporting. Because it felt good to support Barack Obama before I saw what I needed to see that kind of turned me off. So, yeah, no, I don't support Barack Obama. I did not vote for him. Alright, well, I guess we kind of into it. I guess I'll shut this one down. This will be the Real Talk Q&A. Episode 1 is coming to a close, and we will pick right back up where we left off with question 6 on episode 2 of Real Talk Q&A. See you on the next one. May the Lord strengthen his relationship with us all. Thank you for listening. Shalom.